Ils m'ont barré le chemin, ils m'ont barré le chemin, ils m'ont barré le chemin. I just returned from Yosemite, California, where I free climbed a route on El Capitan called Golden Gate. And today I'm going to tell you what was in my haul bag during our 6-day ascent. So first of all, I had a pretty heavy-duty haul bag for carrying all the stuff with me up the cliff for 6 days. A sleeping bag, probably 15 degree or so for sleeping at night. MSR reactor stove for boiling water. I brought really good ground coffee with me and an AeroPress. So every morning this was the first thing I did. Justin's nut butters, because I love them and they're super easy to carry. Voc caffeine tabs, could not live without those things. They definitely kept me going during some dark moments. A little bit of a skin kit, so super glue, tape, and ibuprofen for maintaining my skin. Petzl Tika XP headlamp. I also always carry a medical kit with me up there. If any sort of injury happens, you need to know how to deal with it pretty soon. A waist case, which is for going to the bathroom. We never went to the bathroom on the wall and left it there. We carried it with us the whole way. We climbed with a 9.8 millimeter rope, Petzl Contact, 70 meters. I used a Hirundos harness, a Meteor helmet. I climbed with a helmet at all times on El Cap. My La Sportiva women's Mira Velcros. Number 6 Camelot was probably my most favorite and my least favorite piece of gear that I brought with me, because this was what I climbed the monster off with. Absolutely terrifying and horrific and torturous. Another piece of gear that was absolutely essential was the micro traction. It was for hauling the bag. It's super light and small. Petzl Grigri 2. A Petzl Reverso for belaying the second, also for rappelling and any sort of emergencies, with 2 attaché beaners attached, lockers. 2 Ascension aiders for jumaring and also for hauling the bag. And then, of course, a standard rack of cams and nuts. This is what was in my haul bag, and this is essentially what got me up Golden Gate. Ils m'ont barré le chemin. Sois toujours, croyez pas, toujours, croyez, 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 croyez.
Welcome. Right now you are joining us for SMU Gravical 2018 Intermediate Finals. We are having the introduction for all our climbers. And so right now who just came out would be, before that was Dylan Tan Hong Huang from SIT. Following up is Khairul Ashraf Khan Surati representing Nanyang Technological University. Once again for the guys coming out, I think they are siblings, Raviyanto Ramadan as well as Raviyandi Ramadan.
Meanwhile for the ladies,
okay, next up for the third qualifiers we have Yosita, and for the guy we have Singapore.
For the ladies we have Cha Xin Yin, Winnie Nyo from SUTD, Anya. From Hong Kong we have Sui Ying, and we also have Nadira outside right now. And just came out would be Yosita,
as well as Nichanan. And with the top qualifiers from the male and the females, we have Nicholas Shah. And joining us for the ladies, the top qualifier is Sabina Van Assen.
Also from the guys we have Chu Rubin Assumption College Tamburi School, we have Sirapok, and Pro Climber Thailand, we have Nicole Thomas. So a good mix of local and international climbers in this group. And only the top 3 will get to the podium position and will be promoted to the next category, the open category.
And what's more interesting, for both our male and females, we are looking at some sibling rivalry right there with Ravianta Ramadan and Ravianti Ramadan. And for the ladies, we have Anya and Subina. So siblings,
wow,
climbing
so
together.
There's female siblings up here and male siblings up here. Wow, interesting. Our climbers will have 3 problems that they need to finish in 3.5 minutes, and they will be doing a rotation format. Of course, you can follow the score at gravical.crimp.rocks.
What happens after the interfinals is the opens. So make your way down. You have more than enough time to reach here at SMU Campus Green to be part of this exciting event. Gravical will be back again for the open finals in the evening at 6 p.m. So make sure you're heading down and bask in the love for climbing here with Gravical, proudly brought to you by Kinetics and sponsored by All Sport Equipment. And as you see, the routes previously on our U17 and our novice finals, the routes right now for the inters, definitely interesting patterns right there. Very intricately placed routes and tiles, use of a lot of volumes.
Our first climbers are coming out right now. For the men, we have Dylan Tan representing SIT.
And for the ladies, we have singing. So 3.5 minutes on the clock for them. It's going to be a fight for our climbers.
And just now, Hijen and I were talking about how it was still cold, but right now the sun is out.
It's a great day to have the sun out again with us after such a long week of weather. It's great to see everyone's smiles, just happily making their way here, taking the best seat to view this program.
I think it's some kind of pathetic fallacy. The event is heating up as we approach open finals. So is the weather, I guess.
So right now, just a quick proposal right here for our routes. Our climbers are viewing, reading the route as much as possible before they start. First attempts is very important, because as we've seen from the previous climbs, each attempt to bonus or tops matters to define their position in the podium. And a very neat boundary in between the two for the intermen's and the women's. And both of them on their first attempt.
For the women, the route looks tricky because the bonus style is actually a pinch. So you need to engage your thumb, really good pinch strength. I think that for the guys, because the volume at the bottom is dual texture, they have to make sure they aim at the black part and they don't slip down. The next style is actually really good. It's a good jog, it's very deep. So it's a matter of coordinating your right foot into the volume as well as your right hand catching at the same time. So these routes are brought to you by Kinetics Climbing Gym as well as by the international guest route setter, Toby Dittler.
And a very nice start by our climber, Dylan.
And of course, our sponsor Kinetics Climbing Gym. If you feel psyched after this event and you need to get your climb on, make sure you head over to Serangoon Road, nearest MRT is Farrer Park.
slowly, steady. So he knows that the volume is pretty risky.
That was a good cross step over there. Just the hand slipping off. And they have 1 minute left on the clock.
But they're both more familiar with the routes now. So near toe hook right there.
Yeah.
From singing.
So let's see if Dylan can do that cross step again and actually catch the tile. I mean, it's difficult to get there. And this problem is quite long. It spans almost two walls in a sense.
That's right. And the bonus is really far away. So we'll see how the next climbers are gonna attempt this, because time's really running short. Come on, get the bonus. Singing.
And
very close.
Our climbers have never seen this problem before. They have 3.5 minutes to complete and figure it out.
And
Route
singing.
reading is very important for our climbers.
5, 4,
And
With
this
less
category,
than 5 seconds. I guess that is it from Singing and Dylan. Next up, we have Winnie Neo from SUTD.
and from NTU we have Khairul Ashraf Khan Surati. So route reading is very important for our climbers. It's important for them to visualize how they're gonna approach it in the best way possible, because the scoring goals are such that the number of tops, attempt to top, number of bonus and attempt to bonus will affect their overall placing. So Khairul getting that cross step on the first attempt. I think he just have to commit to the move, make sure that his entire body move to the right.
So he's inching for it right now. He knows that each attempt counts, and he's nearly gotten it in the first try.
There
And
you
very
go.
nice,
Wow.
very
That
nice
slight
catch
slip on the
just
right hand.
a slip. And meanwhile, for the ladies, Winnie.
And if these are your friends or you're just excited, do show your support to them, whether you are watching on the Facebook Live or YouTube.
Just sometimes you really wonder what goes through the minds of these climbers. They've never seen these routes before, and this is the first time they're attempting these routes, and probably the last time they're able to. They have to think through every move.
Our climbers have less than 2 minutes left on the clock. So it's really go time for them now, especially for the guys, because this route spans a long distance. And there you go, Khairul catching that coordination move. So
He's got to make
figure
this
out.
count.
There you go. Really need to make use of the volumes. You want to make this count and get that bonus style. There you go. Wow.
So close. Because as much as it's pretty difficult to catch a move, what is more important in Route 1 for the males is definitely endurance. You see, it spans through the entire length of 2 walls, and then it goes upwards in motion.
Our climbers have less than 1 minute left, and Khairul is getting the hang of this move. So right now it's just a matter of getting past the bonus style.
And for the ladies,
Wow.
so don't be fooled by what you see on screen, because the wall that Khairul is on, it spans towards a wall that has an overhang. So it's really about controlling their moves, reaching.
Wow, that looks like a good attempt by Khairul. He's still gonna go last 15 seconds on the clock.
One time, good one.
Not giving up. He has 10 seconds left.
And so close.
3,
Good attempt by Khairul.
And next up we have Anya, hailing all the way from Thailand to join us here at Gravical.
And for the guys, we have Ravianto Ramadan. And together with him on problem number 2, Dylan Tan from SIT.
And joining us again is Singing on Route 2. root reading.
Only 12 years old.
So Anya is one of our younger contestants. She is 12-year-old, and what happens is she had sustained a pretty bad injury just a few months ago. She missed one of the main competitions that she was really looking forward to. So she's here to make it up for the lost time. Anya.
So Dylan making his way of problem number 2. There's really a lot of toe hook and pushing right here. It's really about manipulating your movement. And on problem number 2, really good progress for the ladies.
Singing. She sees the towel.
I think that is the correct move. Bring up your right leg and then you'll have to lock on the left hand and go right hand.
That's right.
And right now Ravianto on problem number 1.
Wow. Oh, so close. Because the volume is completely naked. There's nothing on it. It's a full surfaced volume. And their bonus towel is also the dual textured towel. So they can't load on it. They have to think of innovative ways to get it. And meanwhile, Sabina.
So problem number 2 starts really low. I mean, if you're a bit taller, this could get quite uncomfortable. But Dylan is making it work. Really good. Let's see if he can get the bonus. Keep a stable heel hook. Very nice. Dylan is here representing SIT. The slip on the right leg.
So close.
Ravianto making his way to the top. Not gonna use the bonus tile. Wow!
If only he could stick it.
Yes.
So
but I think he knows he can reach it.
A lot more time
there.
left for him.
Yep, 1 minute left on the clock.
Meanwhile, Anya. So her toe misses the tile. There's a minute left on the clock for our climbers.
And we're back at Ravianto on the left screen and Dylan on problem number 2.
So I guess probably one of the reasons why Ravianto is making easy way on Route 1 is because he's slightly more compact. Now previously we've seen Kyrul as well as Dylan. They're pretty tall comparatively. And then
Dylan
right here,
once again gets the bonus.
so his eyes on the prize. So close.
Ravianto trying to do the same way as just now. Let's hope he stick his leg.
Oh.
Wow.
It's probably the overhang that makes it a little bit more difficult for them to stick onto the wall after their moves.
5, 4, 3,
And
next up,
we have Ravi and D Ramadan, sibling of Ravianto in the same category in finals. And on problem number 2, we have Kyrul Ashraf representing NTU.
as well as Sui Ying from Hong Kong and Winnie from SUTD back on the wall with us.
Ramadan. And also heading up to their second route, we have
Reading the routes intensively.
So if you can see a block of tape over there on the right side of the screen, that demarcates that area is out of bounds. So the black tape demarcates where they cannot tap or use that part of the wall.
You know, nicely done.
Raviandi, sorry, making good progress over there. Kyrul as well on the bonus now. His fingers already latched on the tile after the bonus for Kyrul. So
But
he just need to calibrate the jump
Yes,
once
that's
again.
right. But the bad thing is that the tile on that volume, the one that we see being scrubbed right now, the smooth surface is the one on top, so they can't really latch on it. They have to catch onto the sides, the very extreme ends of that tile if they want to stick, because the dual texture tile is really posing a problem for them. Meanwhile, for the ladies, is Winnie.
Kyrul once again giving problem number 2 a go. And on the ladies, someone, I think
Very
this is
nice
the highest
attempt.
point we have seen on this problem.
But it is not the end. Oh,
There is
so close.
There is one more tile on the left side. And for the guys right now, Ravi and Z, first one who caught this part of the tile.
And Kairu as well.
Wow.
So Kairu caught the ends of that tile, but it took so much from him. Probably pumped up by now.
The energy here is quite awesome. People are just whoa and then whoa one after the other as our climbers try really hard and then fall off. But they have about a minute left on the clock. Definitely enough time for them to make some progress. And there you go. Ravi Adi doing a very different jump. So he didn't do a cross step, he just hopped onto his right leg. Once again, he's going back to the bonus. Let's see if he stuck this move. Wow, very nice, very static. Now he knows that his right hand shouldn't go there because it's bad. Going straight up!
Whoa!
Keeping his balance, really nice.
Would that be a top?
Yeah!
Nicely
Well
done. Ravianzi Ramadan. And meanwhile, Winnie back again. And Kairu feeling the pinch. 20 seconds on the clock.
Of course, you want to see how our climbers are doing. Look at gravical.crim.rocks for the scoreboard. Kyril not giving up. Last 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And that is it. Next up, we have Chu Rupin on problem number 1 for the intermen. On problem number 2, Ravianti's brother, Ravianto Ramadan. And from SIT, Dylan Tan on problem number 3.
Meanwhile, joining us for the first time here today is Najira, as well as Anya from Thailand on route 2 and singing on the last route of her day. It's going to be an intense fight for the boys, for the men now, because we have seen one top, so that is a defining moment. And then meanwhile, Nadira just barely reaching for the bonus tile. Very nice catch there
By Rubin.
from Rubin.
So we shall, wow, we are looking at Ravianto right now. I guess gotten really fast over there.
When he heard his brother's gotten something, I guess it psyched him up a lot more.
Yes, pressure's on for the Ramadan brothers.
So he can't use the side wall. It's clearly demarcated. Going to be a very interesting end. And Rubin, very steady progress. Nice. Oh!
Dylan on problem number 3 looking far.
And meanwhile, Anya coming back with very nice move.
Really exciting
12-year-olds
times for
right here
climbing.
crushing it for our competitors. And she's just recovered from an injury just a while ago, as you can see, but still doing really well.
Wow.
Wow.
That flexibility that will help her. If she gets her left leg there, it'll be stable.
I think she may have not missed, she may have missed that towel on the left, but I think she doesn't need it.
She needs 2 stable hands.
Nicely done, Anya.
And I think she's quite scared to come down.
Yeah,
it's quite high.
because she's just injured her leg, so she's very afraid of landing badly, as I would say. So she needs to be careful about her landing. That was what she was really concerned about. And meanwhile, Nadira, as well as Dylan, and Ravianto again.
Ravianto, same place as just now, but he can't use the sidewall, and that's proving difficult.
40 seconds.
40 seconds. Catching the bonus, Nadira. So close.
There you go for Rubin, trying to get past the bonus.
He was really close. And Nadira,
Nadira
nice.
stuck the
Oh no.
toe hook.
I'm not sure if that went through.
If that bonus is counted, I doubt so. But she can give it a go again because that 10 seconds is enough to get the bonus. Yes! I don't think that counts just yet. And Dylan just missing a few more seconds to get to the top.
And we see the most exciting part for tonight. Just move away. We're so close.
That bundle and the fight for that.
That was our
And
first finish for the tops.
by Raviandi Ramadan. And next up from Assumption College Tamburi School, we have Sirapur. On the second problem, Raviandi Ramadan. And on the third problem, representing NTU, Khairul Ashraf Surati.
Meanwhile, for the ladies, Yozita joining us for the first time today. Meanwhile, swinging from Hong Kong, and Winnie back again on Route 3. As we see the men's fighting it out. That was a pretty scary landing. And just finding the best way to get herself on the wall. Swinging
Raviandi
a
really
very different
progressing
beta.
far.
I think Swinging is going in for the kill right here. Means that she's got a completely different
I think
beta.
it doesn't count because there's a boundary.
And Swinging. Swinging one move away. Whoa!
Wow.
Nicely done.
Making it look
Hong Kong.
easy.
So she skipped the right hand hold completely. And that is a very nice climb by Swinging. Meanwhile, for the
Sirapov
men's,
is trying to get the coordination move. Khairul Ashraf as well trying to figure out. Finally, Sirapov got that coordination move. We shall see if he can finish this problem. And again, once again, we are looking at Raviandi Ramadan. On problem number 2, he is now aware that he can't use the sidewall. So let's see if he will change his strategy. Wow, look at that flexibility by Raviandi.
not sure how he's gonna get to the other side.
Yes. I mean, he's on
I'm
the
very
left
scared
side.
for him right now. But maybe he would just, wow.
There is a complete faith on the volume. He has 1 minute left. Oh! He has 1 minute left and his right leg slipped off. That is the closest we have seen anybody gone on problem number 2 for the guys.
Meanwhile, for the men's, Sirapop hailing all the way from Thailand, a regular face that we see in our finals. Just inching his way. He's a lot more familiar with the towel now. And meanwhile, for Raviandi,
Sirapov as well, falling off. Raviandi once again is gonna try this problem, but he is fighting against time right now. He has 12 seconds left on the clock. He really got to make quick work right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, what a valiant effort.
it was a definitely valiant and respectable attempt. I mean, look at it, it was so close.
It's
If only it was
crazy.
slightly taller, really. It makes me really sad
I
every
think
time I
this
see that.
beta would have worked on the replay if only his leg didn't slip, and then the next attempt he had, he didn't have a lot of time, so
That's right.
he wanted to just go for it.
10 seconds more, it would have made such a huge
Yes,
difference. Meanwhile,
definitely.
joining us is Anya on Route 3, making quick work. And Nadira again on Route 2. And of course, let's welcome Nichanan for Route 1.
For the guys, Pro Climber Thailand, we have Nicole Thomas on problem number 1. On problem number 2, we have Chiu Rubin. And on problem number 3, Ravianto Ramadan.
And look at the way Anya is holding the towel. It looks like a jump to her, really. Meanwhile, Nadira, look at that. She's just very comfortable with that volume. Very good sense of balance there. And meanwhile, could this be in for it?
She needs 2 hands for it to count. Stable.
Nice.
And there you
Anya
go.
Van Hassen from Thailand. Wow.
No injury will stop her.
That's right. She was really upset when she couldn't join the previous competitions because of her injury. So she's back with a vengeance and she's in it to win it.
And Nicole Thomas is already past the bonus tile. And Ravianto Ramadan is heading towards the bonus tile, looking really strong on the wall. Let's see if he can top this one.
It's the first time we've seen the Route 3 gone so far.
As well as Sagira.
Just reading the route a little.
Ravianto is trying to figure out how he can scale up the wall. He has a few footholds on the left side.
But those footholds are so tiny. It's gonna be commitment to the routes.
So Ravianto has been there, just chalking it up, not wasting this attempt because number of attempts do matter.
Meanwhile, Nicole.
Ravianto was using that small tile on the left side. I thought it was just for foot.
So let's
see.
everyone
if
is
this
really
a
excited
finish.
right now. He's got a step.
I think Ravianto needs to adjust his right leg a little bit higher. He's calibrating, making sure he doesn't waste this attempt. And
Nicely
there
done.
you go.
Nicely done. Ravianto. Meanwhile, 20 seconds. Our climbers are all taking a break for their last climb, making it count.
And in 5 seconds, we will be welcoming our last qualifiers that are here for the finals. We have from Singapore Polytechnic, we have Chan Nicholas on problem number 1, Sirapom on problem number 2, and Ravianti Ramadan on problem number 3.
Meanwhile, for the ladies, Shui from Hong Kong with 1 flash in the bag. Meanwhile, Yozita on route 2, and the other half of the Venezuelan siblings is Sabina.
So make sure you are following the scoreboard right now at gravical.crim.rocks. All our climbers are already out. Nobody is in isolation anymore. So we shall see the names jumping up and down right now. I think for the guys, you need to at least have 1 top to secure top 3 position. For the ladies as well.
So it's a fight between Shui and Anya at the moment. But with our strongest contenders coming up, Sabina and Yozita. Very nicely done by Yozita. Just finding her balance.
Ravianti making good progress on problem number 3.
And very nice save, Yozita. Well done. Very good attempt. Definitely a shuffle on the leaderboard is in effect.
Sirapop on the bonus style, past the bonus style, trying to get to the end. And all our ladies right now on the screen, trying to make good progress. And I just realized we haven't seen any top for problem 1.
That's
for
right.
For the ladies.
That's right. So with 2 tops right now, Anya on the leaderboard. And meanwhile, Sui fighting it out for the podium finish.
And Nicholas on problem number 1. So he's trying to get past the bonus style, trying to fight his footing. And that's right, a really slow move towards those tiles over there.
It's like when we had the novice finals just now, we're looking at them doing pistol squats.
Yes.
And then now we're looking at them doing a normal stand-up on a very bad tile. Or volume, really.
And now we shall see if Nicholas can stick this move.
Oh,
he's trying to save it. He still has 1 minute left, so is Ravianti. That is now on his final problem. Very nice catch on the sidewall as well as the tile Let's see if he can make this work for him. So he's getting, and there you go, a finish by Ravianzi.
Very good job by the Ramadan brothers, fighting it out on the first two positions between them.
And with that two tops, he actually is now currently sitting on first place. But then again, we have to wait for the rest of our climbers to finish, and we shall see who will be taking home the gold tonight.
Climbers, you have about 20 seconds left.
So one more attempt.
Sirapov once again on second problem.
Meanwhile, Sui Ying, 10 seconds. So close. A bit of a haste. I guess that is it. All our climbers are out. So next up, Nadira on her final route and Nichanan on her second route.
And for the guys, Nicole Thomas on problem number 2 and Q Rubin on problem number 3. We are heading towards the end of this category, and we will be moving on to the most awaited one, Open Finals, happening at 6:30 p.m. Nothing beats watching it live, so if you're still at home, start packing up, you know,
And make your way down to the city center, SMU Campus Green. It's a beautiful place with the excellent tents and walls here, and of course the atmosphere that can never be replaced. And now Nichanan. Trying really hard. The route 2 for the men, still awaiting that top. For the ladies, so Nicole Thomas. Wow, he has such a strong pinch strength. Look at that. Is he gonna be the first end of the day? Nicely done, Nicole Thomas and Nadira. And we see a triple finish.
Let's see if he was, and second finish and the third. Wow, this rotation
It's a
is
triple
strong.
finish. Wow, well done, Nadira and Nichanan, with a lot of time left on the clock. So all eyes now on Rubin. Rubin.
He has 1 minute and less than 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Need to find his balance and execute this problem the best he can. Yeah, he's looking for that foothold.
So they can't really see from the angle.
Yeah.
So it's really up to trust and a sense.
1 minute left on the clock. Our climbers really need to have good power endurance, because they can't just give it 100% only on one problem. They have to keep pushing for every problem. There is 3 that they need to do, and whatever happened in the first 2 problems, once they are on the last, they have to let it go and bounce back, because you never know. Just because it's the last problem doesn't mean you have to give it up. For all you know, that's all you need to get to the top.
That's right. I mean, we've seen people 2 seconds on the clock and he gets a top. So really, it's about putting all the effort you can into these routes that you'll never see again. Meanwhile, just finding his footing. Come on, the whole entire Gravical is rooting for you. But that's it from our climbers, Rubin and Nicole Thomas, as well as Nadira and Nichanan. So next up, let's welcome Yosita on her final route, as well as Sabina on her second route.
Tia Nicholas would be on his second problem, and Sirapov on the final problem. So all our climbers are out right now, so make sure that you check out gravical.crimp.rocks to see the standing of our intermediate finalists. Right now, you definitely need at least 1 top for the guys to get to the top 3 position. And for the ladies, you need at least 2, I think. to be able to secure a good position in the podium. And this podium position is quite special because once you are the top 3 of intermediate finals, you will have to be promoted to the open category. So next time we see these climbers, the top 3 of this category, we will see them in the open qualifiers and hopefully open finals soon enough.
Just 11 years of age, Sabina making headway right here at Gravical. And meanwhile, just taking a little more time to read the route again. Wow! Whoa, Sabina!
Wow, she did a very different.
I think the route setters are cringing right now. Like, why did I set the left?
You see at the corner just now, you see Toby just laughing to himself. It was like,
well done.
He got bamboozled.
That's right. She reached out and she side pulled and step up.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah. She was
well
like,
done.
what are these things right here?
11 years of age, creativity award right there.
Well done.
Meanwhile,
blown my mind.
Let's not forget our climbers. That is amazing, really.
Right now we have Serapov on the wall. Looks like he's having lots of fun, and he has 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the wall. As well as Chia Nicholas
and Yuzita.
Chia Nicholas trying to figure out this problem. These climbs are brought to you by Kinetics Climbing, as well as our international guest route setter, Toby Didler.
And that's a finish from our climbers.
Nice.
I think this rotation is really, really good because they're just getting so pumped up, so psyched up, and the entire crowd is crazy over this. So if interfinals is like this, I wonder what open finals will be like.
I know, right? So if you really want to soak in this excitement, you better come here at SMU Campus Green.
That's right. So interfinals and open finals, definitely the highlight of our event. So be sure that you're here at SMU Campus Green.
Right now we are looking at Serapov give this problem another go with 15 seconds left on the clock. Never say die attitude right here.
Meanwhile, oh,
and a slip of foot, but he looks happy, and that's all that matters. Well done. And from Pro Climber Thailand, on his final problem, we have Nicole Thomas.
And the pressure is up for Nichanan with 1 top in 2 attempts. If she makes 2 tops in less than 3 attempts, she could be in the podium position. And meanwhile, we're just gonna see once again how much more exciting it can get with our climbers. 2 climbers left, 2 climbs left, and 1 position to be in. Meanwhile, for the boys, we have Nicole Thomas creating a gap in between Raviandi and Ravianto right now.
Yeah, and Nicole Thomas is actually already in the top 3. So this attempt here is basically trying to get the gold in the first place. And if he can do this problem in less than 4 attempts, he will actually take home the gold.
So Nicole Thomas is famous for being a very strong and calm lead climber, but he's also got very good results in his bouldering history. And meanwhile, Nichanan making good headway. 1 more towel.
The end is inside. You need 2 hands.
And nicely
there
done
you go.
from Nichanan. Are we seeing a shuffle on the leaderboard? Meanwhile, Nicole Thomas is having his position threatened with fellow climber Serapov. So Serapov is inching his way towards the podium right now. Would that be a finish? Nicely done by Serapov.
And there was a dab right there. Did you see that? Kids these days. And we have a lot of time to spare. Nobody's on the wall anymore, so let's take this time to thank our sponsors, Kinetics Climbing Gym, as well as All Sports Equipment. they will be the one providing the prizes for our climbers.
You see once again, Nichanan, nicely done, taking the first place for the moment with 2 tops in 3 attempts, while Nicole Thomas with 2 flashes in his bag. Nicely done by our climbers.
And of course, Gravical wouldn't happen without the people behind it, SMU Gravical organizers, alumni as well as current students working hard together for the past few days. And planning a competition takes a long time. It's not just 1 week, it's not just 3 months, it's actually almost a year of work. So kudos to SMU Gravical team. And this is day 4, so soon the end is in sight.
But I'm really kind of... The only regrets I have from this inter-finals is not seeing a top from the ladies.
Yes, on problem number 1.
Yes. But then again, these are really difficult climbs. These climbers have given their all to make sure they give you the best show they can. And if inter-finals is this exciting, it makes you wonder what the opens will be like.
And our final climbers will be doing their climb from Singapore Polytechnic, Nicholas Cha.
And of course, our best creative climber, Sabina.
So right now, if Sabina actually finished this problem, her chances of getting into podium is actually quite high. But it will bump out Yosita. So we shall see.
So I guess the most excited and most anxious person right now is Yosita as well as Ravianto.
Yes,
bordering on 3rd position.
If Nicholas flashed this problem, Ravianto will be pushed out of the podium position as well.
So actually, if Nicole Thomas finishes it, he would still be in the podium position. So we're just really seeing who will make it. Meanwhile, Nicholas.
So it really, for both ladies and for the guys, it would definitely, this climb would definitely make a change to the final 3 position.
Sabina. Incredible.
You really cannot underestimate her. She's all cute
so
and
creative.
small, but
That's
she
right.
is hella strong, you guys.
Will we see atop Sabina? Nicely done, Sabina Venessen.
She's so happy, and everyone else too.
Very nicely done. I guess with that, we're gonna see the Venessen siblings in the podium together. But these results are not finalized yet, so we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen later. And meanwhile, all eyes on Nicholas Chia right now to see if he would make it into the top.
So for the ladies, the position is actually quite stable already. On 3rd, we have Anya Van Essen. In 2nd position, we have Nichanan Poshiri. And in 1st place, Sabina Van Essen. But of course, we have to wait for our chief route judge to approve and finalize this score. And of course, we still have Chan Nicholas on problem number 3. Everyone's holding their breath for that. Last 1 minute for Nicholas.
But I guess with the past 3 attempts, Nicholas may not make it, Nicholas will not make it into the podium. So this is a fight against himself to finish this route in time. A personal challenge issued by himself. So it's 30 seconds for himself. Nicely done. And that is a top for himself. Will we see a shuffle? It would be really interesting to see the podium tonight if we have 2 pairs of siblings. Because meanwhile, if you are still watching us on Facebook or YouTube, make sure to head on down to SMU Campus Green, because it's going to be even more exciting soon as we bring in as we bring in the Open Finals happening very closely.
And for the guys, the final 3 position has almost stabilized. So Ravianto Ramadan in 3rd place, Raviandi Ramadan in 2nd place, and Nicole Thomas in 1st place. So we have siblings in both categories.
That's right, it's really interesting and lovely to see siblings together on the podiums together. I mean, it's not just about climbing together now, it's about growing together as a family as well. So kudos to all their trainings and to see the exciting moments.
So these are all the replays of what happened just now. And currently there is a change over at the wall over here. We are preparing for the Open Man Finals happening at 6:30. So make sure that you are here by then. If not, stay tuned.
And to make things interesting, tell us who you think would be in the podiums for Opens, because it's going to be a very exciting event with our climbers, Rei Sugimoto, as well as Aya Onoi, hailing all the way from Japan to crush it out here in Singapore with our climbers. It's going to be a really exciting event. And of course, congratulations to our climbers. And Sabina with her very interesting
replay. Look at this. Skip all the tiles on the left
Makes
side.
it so easy. Just step up, the heels, and go. Very nicely done.
Don't fret, because we have a lot of things we want to give away. So stick around, and also there will be the prize presentation following this shortly.
Ils m'ont barré le chemin, ils m'ont barré le chemin, ils m'ont barré le chemin. I just returned from Yosemite, California, where I free climbed a route on El Capitan called Golden Gate. And today I'm going to tell you what was in my haul bag during our 6-day ascent. So first of all, I had a pretty heavy-duty haul bag for carrying all the stuff with me up the cliff for 6 days. Sleeping bag, probably 15 degree or so for sleeping at night. MSR reactor stove for boiling water. I brought really good ground coffee with me and an AeroPress. So every morning this was the first thing I did. Justin's nut butters, because I love them and they're super easy to carry. Voke caffeine tabs, could not live without those things. They definitely kept me going during some dark moments. A little bit of a skin kit, so super glue, tape, and ibuprofen for maintaining my skin. Petzl Tika XP headlamp. I also always carry a medical kit with me up there. If any sort of injury happens, you need to know how to deal with it pretty soon. A waist case, which is for going to the bathroom. We never went to the bathroom on the wall and left it there. We carried it with us the whole way. We climbed with a 9.8 millimeter rope, Petzl Contact, 70 meters. I used a Hirundos harness, a Meteor helmet. I climbed with a helmet at all times on El Cap. My La Sportiva women's Mira Velcros. Number 6 Camelot was probably my most favorite and my least favorite piece of gear that I brought with me, because this was what I climbed the monster off with. Absolutely terrifying and horrific and torturous. Another piece of gear that was absolutely essential was the micro traction. It was for hauling the bag. It's super light and small. Petzl Grigri 2. A Petzl Reverso for belaying the second, also for rappelling in any sort of emergencies with 2 attaché beaners attached, lockers. 2 Ascension aiders for jumaring and also for hauling the bag. And then, of course, a standard rack of cams and nuts. This is what was in my haul bag, and this is essentially what got me up Golden Gate.
Ils m'ont barré le chemin. Sois toujours croyant, toujours croyant.
Mon temps c'était sympa. Encore les collants, les harnais fluo, les chaussettes dans les chaussons.
Heureusement, ça n'a pas duré, ça.
Ah ouais. Et tu te rappelles l'histoire de l'Américain qui était...
Oh, c'est bon, là, ça fait 25 ans qu'on les entend, vos histoires. Je suis sûr qu'il va encore nous raconter la fois où il a arrêté la chute du gars qui tombe en essayant de clipper
le relais avec sa corde dans la main. Oui.
Non, mais faut se bouger, là, la grimpe, c'est en Espagne que ça se passe. Tiens, d'ailleurs, quand j'étais en train de taper un run dans mon projet la semaine dernière...
Qui c'est qui vient avec moi à la falaise?
Mais qui t'es, toi?